already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
In this lifetime, you don't have to prove nothing to nobody except yourself. And after what you've gone through, if you haven't done that by now, it ain't gonna never happen.
What is it that gives your life a sense of meaning and purpose? Because once you find that, it puts you in your power place. See, if you know what your life work is, I encourage you to start working on it. If you can't do it all at one time, do just a little bit of it. And if you don't know what it is that you showed up to do, if you don't know why you're here, I encourage you to find out what your purpose is here. What is the meaning of your life? What will be different? Have you ever asked yourself that question? I've done that. I remember coming from a friend of mine's funeral, and I was reflecting on how much time I had left. And I went for a walk in a park thinking about this guy whose life was so promising. And I mean, he wasn't an old guy, he was quite young in fact. And I thought about all of the things that he said he was going to do, and he never got a chance to do those things. And I say to you that if you begin to take a conscious effort to find out what it is that you're supposed to do, I say that it can literally save your life.
We are the virus. Are you too blind to read the warnings? It's not a matter of wealth. There's no one coming here to save you. You've got to save yourself. We're walking a path to destruction. How can you live when you're part of the problem? They will find you and take everything away from you. I'm so sick and tired of waiting. I don't have the time or the patience. Who do we think we are? Like this whole world is ours. We build it up so we can tear it apart. Who do we think we are? Like this whole world is ours. I won't be silent while you tear it apart. There's no one coming here to save you. You've got to save yourself.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the penultimate episode of Friday Night Deathwish. I am your commentator, Ace of Shaq, here with my commentating partner, Conscious. And Conscious, we have 2 episodes of Deathwish left until Struggle Mania. We are nearly there, man. Struggle Nation just around the corner, baby. I can't wait, man. Well, tonight we are action-packed as always. Starting with our Battle Royale. A few animated characters are joining us today. Animation becomes reality. Conscious, what you think?
Man, I don't even know why you asking, man. When you have Jiren in the match, you just know what's gonna go
Well,
down.
in our Battle Royales, you never know what is gonna happen. After the Battle Royale, we have Irvin versus Slice by our Deathwish tournament continues the semi-final. Conscious, both of these competitors proved strong in their previous matches. Who do you think is gonna take this tonight?
Man, I'm gonna have to go with my bro Irvin, man. The way he kicked your ass last week, man, he's gonna win.
Well, with Slice by, we never know. With Irvin showed pretty good last week against me, but with less of that is better said. Anyway, after that we have Tony versus Baram. Last week Tony returned after being injured. in the match against Dragon and Grim. Punchers, what do you think? Is Tony 100% recovered? And can he get this victory? Will he be able to, you know, perform well? Man, Tony gonna get his ass kicked. I see another announce table moonsault finisher happening tonight. Well, after that, we have Struggle Soldier versus Phobobia. Struggle Soldier last week attacking his partner M-Dog. I don't know if M-Dog is here. We heard that he's critically injured. He's seriously injured. You know, what do you think of Struggle Soldier's actions in the recent days? This motherfucker right here, Struggle Soldier, on me so goddamn handsome, man. What the fuck to break up Echo shit? Well, our main event this evening is another Deathwish tournament match. Pixelscope versus Palette, semi-final match for the final next week. Conchas, what do you think? Has Pixelscope got this? We know Palette, you know, has those magic powers. Is Pixelscope, you know, will Pixelscope be able to overpower Palette and gain the victory and move into the final? Man, I know Pixel powerful, but Palette got that voodoo shit, so I don't know about this. Well, stick around, folks. Don't go anywhere. Deathwish is coming right up. First, your Battle Royale. We are back with Friday Night Deathwish, and we have a special Battle Royale today. Animation has come to Deathwish. We have guys from manga, anime, well, manga.
This fool said manga and anime.
Boy, shut up. We have guys from anime, we have guys from animation, Simpsons, SpongeBob, Dragon Ball Z, Rick and Morty. To be honest with you, Peter Griffin was looking to eliminate, I don't know if it's Rick or Morty, I think it's Rick, I'm not sure, I don't really watch the content, I don't really watch the animations, to be honest with you. But anyway, Squidward has been eliminated by Jiren straight away. Jiren, big bad Jiren from Dragon Ball Z. Jiren has to be the favorite in this match, Conscious. I don't see anybody else beating Jiren, to be honest with you. In his own show, Dragon Ball Super, Jiren is a powerful being, and you know, the only person at the moment that I could see eliminating Jiren is Vegeta, who is trying to eliminate him right now. Vegeta pushing Jiren at the moment. Peter Griffin still on Rick. Peter Griffin tried to follow up Homer Simpson, but no, Homer Simpson managed to keep on. Simpsons versus Family Guy. We've got Dragon Ball Super here. We've got Rick versus Kakashi of Naruto. We've got Uncle Ruckus, no relation in the match right now. Uncle Ruckus managing to get into the match, but Jiren with an amazing powerbomb to Vegeta. I kind of nearly missed it. Jiren was super powerful. Jiren right now looking to lift up Peter Griffin and hang him on the ropes. Uncle Ruckus looking to eliminate Homer Simpson. Now, is Homer going to be eliminated? Homer carries on. Homer held on, but Uncle Ruckus is still on Homer. But Homer managed to stay on. Rick now eliminating Kakashi. No, Kakashi managed to hold on now. These are powerful warriors. These guys do not just get eliminated for no reason. Jiren now picking up Vegeta, lifting up Vegeta now. Jiren eliminating Vegeta. That is the only competition I felt Jiren had. Peter Griffin stacking up Uncle Ruckus and Homer now in the corner. And just attacking the body, Homer and Uncle Ruckus at the same time. Jiren eliminated Vegeta. So I think we have 7 guys left in here. 7 guys left. 6 should I say, my mistake. Rick just spinning Kakashi around. Jiren, I don't see anybody beating Jiren, to be honest with you. Jiren is that, he's unbelievable. He's unbelievable, and in this battle royale he's proving why he's the man. Jiren is the man. Homer Simpson trying to attack Jiren now. Homer Simpson stepping on Jiren. Uncle Ruckus trying to attack Kakashi now, trying to eliminate Kakashi. It's Kakashi out. Uncle Ruckus punching Kakashi, but it looks like Uncle Ruckus is no longer interested in Kakashi. Kakashi managed to stay on. Rick now clotheslining Peter Griffin. Homer and Jiren going at it, but Uncle Ruckus disturbing. Jiren with a nice clothesline to Homer Simpson. This is Friday Night Deathwish, guys. Jiren stacking Kakashi and Uncle Ruckus up against the corner. Jiren is attacking 2 people at the same time. 2 people at the same time. This guy Jiren, he is unstoppable, unbelievable. Jiren is just taking out the trash right now. Peter Griffin and Rick still battling, but Jiren is looking to get involved, I think. No, Jiren is still onto Homer Simpson. Homer now picks up Jiren and hits him with a nice Peter Griffin throws at Rick. As I was watching Homer, Peter Griffin clotheslining Rick. I don't know if it's, I think it's Rick. I'm not sure, Coach. I don't really know these people, but Peter Griffin looking strong here. As I said, I don't see anybody eliminating Jiren. Kakashi now with a nice jawbreaker to Jiren. Jiren just getting some space. Just clear the ring and getting some space. Jiren, a powerful warrior, but he does need to keep his stamina. I don't think he needs it, but he thinks he needs a break right now. Homer Simpson looking to throw out Peter Griffin. Simpsons versus Family Guy. You could have fought it on Deathwish. I don't know if Peter Griffin's looking to be eliminated. Homer now, he's got Peter Griffin in the bad state. Peter Griffin's trying to hang on. Is he going to hang on now? Is he going to hang on? Yes, he's going to hang on. He elbows Homer Simpson and gives him a nice right hand, making sure that he doesn't get eliminated here in this battle royale for Deathwish. The penultimate episode of Deathwish before Struggle Mania. Peter Griffin kills as Uncle Ruckus. Uncle Ruckus, no relation, is out of this battle royale. We have 4 people left: Jiren, Kakashi, Peter Griffin, and Homer Simpson. Jiren now picking up Homer with some power. Jiren, the powerful alien warrior, just lifted Homer Simpson with ease. Kakashi and Peter Griffin now fighting it out. Peter Griffin is looking pretty strong in this match, to be honest with you. I'm quite shocked at how strong Peter Griffin is looking. Kakashi with a nice headbutt. Jiren now giving Homer Simpson a nice Samoan drop. Jiren with the power. The power is unbelievable. Jiren, schoolboy. Oh my god, look at this power by Jiren. Look at the power by Jiren. Jiren is standing tall while everybody else is on the floor. Jiren has won this battle royale. I do not care what anybody says. Jiren is just picking up, taking out the trash now. Jiren with Peter Griffin. Oh my god, what a powerbomb. What a powerbomb by this guy Jiren. Guys, are you being serious here? Are you being serious here? Jiren has won this battle royale. Nobody else say anything. Jiren just throws out Peter Griffin with ease. Jiren's just throwing out, taking out the trash. Picks up Kakashi with ease and slams him back to the floor. Jiren has won this match, guys. Jiren has won. I don't even know why we're still commentating. Jiren just picking up Kakashi from the floor and another power bomb. Wow. Wow. Homer Simpson with a nice Russian leg sweep to Jiren. Homer, if I was you, I wouldn't start with Jiren. Jiren looking to gain some stamina now. Jiren just showing the power. Like it's incredible how the power that Jiren has. And he's I'm speechless because I don't see either Homer Simpson or Kakashi, definitely not Homer Simpson, taking out Jiren. Jiren has got back up and immediately onto Kakashi, immediately looking to take out Kakashi now. Kakashi doesn't look too great. Jiren now lifting Kakashi on his shoulders. Jiren now looking to powerbomb Kakashi out the ring. Jiren throws Kakashi out the ring. Jiren has thrown about 4 people out of this ring as we go to the replay. See Jiren throw Kakashi. Jiren has thrown about 4 people out of this battle royale right now. I don't see Homer Simpson winning. Homer reverses Jiren into a nice hip toss and clotheslines Jiren. Homer, good luck, because I don't see how Homer Simpson is going to be able to defeat this guy Jiren right here. Homer Simpson with a nice pull away slam and a nice kick to Jiren's back. Homer's doing well, to be honest with you. But once Jiren gets his mojo back, Homer with a nice DDT. Once Jiren gets his mojo back, Homer, I'm not sure what is in store for you, my friend. Look, Jiren with a reversal and he's back on the offense. Homer, I'm so sorry for you. Jiren, what a spear! What a spear by Jiren. What a spear by Jiren. And a nice uppercut. Homer is finished. Homer is finished. I'm so sorry, folks, to say this. Homer is finished. I don't mean to be biased. I do not mean to be biased, but a nice Samoa drop. I do not mean to be biased, but this man has thrown out 4 people from this battle royale. Homer Simpson with a nice reversal. This man has thrown out 4 people in the battle royale, and Homer is looking to be the 5th right now. Homer is looking to be the 5th. I do not see Homer Simpson winning this battle royale. I'm so sorry. Jiren with a nice slam, a nice tilt the world slam to Homer, and I think Jiren is looking for the end. I think Jiren is looking to finish this. Is he looking to finish this? He puts up Homer Simpson on his shoulders, lifts him up for a cradle, and throws him for a nice powerbomb. Just that power is what I'm talking about. Jiren now just announcing that the end is near and goes to throw out Homer Simpson. I think no, clotheslines him. Jiren is taking his time on Homer Simpson right now. Jiren is taking his time. Homer with a nice reversal with a nice net breaker. Jiren taking his time, but what will that cost him? What will that cost him here? Homer Simpson looking to throw out Jiren. puts Jiren onto the rope. Homer Simpson looking to eliminate Jiren. Homer Simpson with a closer. Oh my gosh, Homer's won! Homer Simpson just threw out Jiren and won the whole Battle Royale. Homer Simpson just threw out Jiren. Homer has won this Battle Royale. Jiren the whole time was looking amazing. Jiren threw about 4 guys out, but ultimately what cost him was he taking his time. Look at the power bomb. Jiren took his time on Homer Simpson, and Homer Simpson is your winner of the animation Battle Royale. Folks, next up we've got Irving vs Sly. It's our Deathwish tournament semi-final match. Stick around, folks. Homer Simpson won this Battle Royale. Jesus, oh my god. Welcome back to Friday Night Deathwish. We are going to continue the Deathwish Championship tournament right now. The semi-final, making his way to the ring. Irving, who last week hit your bitch ass in like 3 seconds. Come on, just shut up. Listen. Last week, Irving got lucky. Last week, he got lucky. I wasn't even ready. Conscious. I was not ready to go in. You knew with like 2 weeks advance you was going to fight. No, but listen, Conscious. I was not ready to go into the match last week when I felt from Irving. You know what I mean? So obviously, Irving got the upper hand ASAP. And you know, I never, you know, I didn't want no upper hand. There was 3 seconds. But anyway, Irving's also he's going to the ring against Slicebite. I hope Slicebite kicks this guy's ass. I'm telling you, I hope Slicebite kicks this guy's ass. Let me tell you something. First of all, Irving cheated against my match. Obviously, Pilot had powers that day. You know, Pilot was doing his magical power stuff, and you know that's how Irving managed to get the win. Second of all, let me tell you something. See me, I could win the Deathwish Championship if I wanted to. I have the potential to win the Deathwish Championship. You don't even have the potential to last longer than I have. Listen, you don't even know. I have the potential to win the Deathwish Championship if I want to. If I wanted to, I would have defeated Irving. I'm general manager. I would change the rules if I wanted to. But I allowed Irving and I allowed it to win. So therefore, Irving's in this match. It would have been me versus Slicebite. But the thing is, I like Slicebite. So I wouldn't want to beat Slicebite. So that's why Irving, you know, was able to win this match. Anyway, Irving makes his way to the ring. Making, you know, little entrance, little pointing, waving thing to the ring. And now we have Slicebite. My boy Slicebite making his way to the ring. This is the guy that is going to be our next Deathwish heavyweight champion. This is the guy that's going to face Byzantine. Man, for some reason your bitch ass is forgetting about Pixie Skull. No, Slicebite, Pixie Skull won't be doing nothing against Slicebite. Let me tell you something. This is the guy that's going to be winning the next Deathwish championship, and he's going to defeat Irving today. Slicebite is going to get redemption for me. Man, the only way Slicebite going to get redemption is he wins in 3 seconds, and that ain't happening. So your ass ain't at the moment. Neither of these guys have lost. Slicebite done a brilliant performance last episode against Jeffrey. Irving done a poor performance against me last episode. So now the 2 face off. And we are on the way. The referee rings the bell right now. Slicebite immediately dropped his Irving. Immediately stomping on Irving. Slicebite's not trying to mess about in this match today. Slicebite kicking and slapping Irving. Slapping Irving out of the ring. Clothesline Irving, should I say. Slicebite jumping on the top rope. Immediately going after Irving. Waiting for him to get out. Referee starts the count. Slicebite now goes to fly on top of Irving. It didn't connect as well as Slicebite wanted it to connect. But it connected nevertheless. Slicebite is he's a real luchador. Slicebite throwing Irving into the steel steps straight away. Slicebite is not messing about in this match. Slicebite is going after Irving quickly and going after the win quickly. Slicebite punching Irving, connecting him with that right on the barricade. Referee still count. I think he's at 4 at the moment. Irving threw Slicebite onto the steel steps. Nice counter by Irving. The referee seems to be on 6 or 7. I'm not really sure. We can't really hear the referee correctly. I think he's on 8 now. Slicebite Irving. I don't know. Well, guys, you need to get into the ring. Slicebite's in the ring now. Irving cannot get counted out here, otherwise he does lose the match and therefore does lose his spot in the final for on next week's episode of Deathwish. Irving does make the count and makes the ring, but Slicebite with a nice fall away slam straight away. And Slicebite looking to climb onto the ropes now. We know Slicebite is agile onto the ropes. A nice senton by Slicebite. Slicebite, it does not look like he's messing about it. Slicebite flies all over the place. Left, right. And right now, he's doing exactly that. Slicebite now jumps onto the rope with a nice forearm shot to Irving right now. Slicebite is in a good position. Irving seems to be in trouble maybe. I'm not sure. Irving now with a reversal to Slicebite, throws him out the ring. And Irving now just throws Slicebite back in the ring. Irving does have that power. That immense power of Irvin. Irvin now, elbow sliced by his head. Irvin does have that immense power, and I'm just wondering how Slicebar will be able to cope with his power. Will Slicebar be able to gain the victory today? What is this that Irvin's doing? Irvin is doing a unique move. I've never seen this move before. I don't know what this is. Will Slicebar tap out here? Will Slicebar tap out? No, Slicebar just rolls out. I thought Slicebar was in trouble there. I've never seen that move by Irvin, but Slicebar with a nice forearm smash towards Irvin. This is for the Deathwish. This is our Deathwish tournament for a spot in the Deathwish tournament final next week on Friday Night Deathwish. Make sure you guys do not miss that episode. It will be the last episode before Struggle Mania. Slicebar now grab Irvin. Irvin throws Slicebar out of the ring. I'm not sure what Slicebar was looking to go for there, but Irvin gained the upper hand on Slicebar. He stomps him out, and the referee continues the count again. Slicebar and Irvin back out here where the announce table is. Irvin with a nice leg drop just now to Slicebar. Irvin now gaining control over Slicebar. Irvin just carrying Slicebar all over the place, and Irvin slams Slicebar onto our announce table here. Irvin getting the lead over Slicebar right now, getting the advantage, should I say. Slicebar does not look very good as Irvin needs Slicebar. Referee still counting. These guys do need to get in the ring, otherwise they will be disqualified. Slicebar will reverse and throws Irvin into the ring. Slicebar goes onto the side of the rope and hits with a nice spinball drop kick. Slicebar is beautiful with the drop kick, with these high fly maneuvers. Irvin reverses Slicebar now. This match is a back and forward match at this very moment. I cannot pick a winner right here. This both very back and forward. Slicebar with a little advantage, you might say. But right now, Slicebar just dragging Irvin over to the rope. I'm not sure what Slicebar's thinking here. Slicebar throwing Irvin out in the ring now. Slicebar, what's he going for here? Slicebar is going for. Oh my God! My God! Whoa! Slicebar with a senton over the top rope. What an incredible move. What an incredible move, as you see the replay numerous times there. Slicebar flew over the top rope onto Irvin. This guy is incredible. This guy Slicebar is incredible as he jumps back into the rope now. Goes onto the top rope. Slicebar doesn't look to be finished here. And with a nice toe the wall slam. Slicebar is incredible. Slicebar just flies all over the place. I'm not sure if Irvin looks good right now. I'm not sure what it's looking like for Irvin. That was an incredible senton by Slicebar as Irvin makes his way up, tries to get back up. Slicebar now just waiting on Irvin inside the ring. What a beautiful senton by Slicebar. Slicebar now just taunting, playing to the crowd. Irvin gets back up and makes his way back into the ring, but Irvin doesn't look hurt here. Irvin carrying Slicebar. He still has the strength. Irvin slamming Slicebar and throws him away just to show that he still does have the strength. Irvin now going for a pinfall here, but Slicebar kicks out before the referee even counts one. What a senton by Slicebar just now. Irvin does look to be hurt. This is a back and forth match between two incredible warriors. Irvin just waiting for Slicebar to get up on the second rope now. Irvin jumps up to the rope and tries to go for an axe handle. Slicebar reverses, but Irvin reverses back into an arm toss here. This is a back and forth match between two incredible competitors. Only on Deathwish will you see a matchup like this. Irvin with a DDT to Slicebar. Only on Deathwish will you see a matchup like this, ladies and gentlemen. We still have Pixelscope versus Pallet for the other spot in the finals. This will be for the first spot in the final. Pixelscope versus Pallet is still coming up later tonight. Slicebar now grabs Irvin and knees Irvin and goes for. Irvin reverses Slicebar again. This is a back and forth match. This is just a match of reversals, a match of one-uppers, a match of come-uppers. Slicebar knees Irvin now, reverses him, and goes for a what is this? Twisted arm drag. Beautiful by Slicebar. Beautiful by Slicebar. Slicebar is just amazing to watch. He's an amazing superstar to watch. Just to watch him perform and see his moves. And it's like a work of art what Slicebar does here. Slicebar elbows Irvin into the rope now. Slicebar jumps into the second rope with a beautiful moonsault, backward moonsault. Slicebar now going to the top rope. What is he going for here? Looking like he's waiting for Irvin. What a nice dive by Slicebar. Nice diving senton. Irvin does look to be in trouble here. I'm not sure if Irvin's going to come back into this. Slicebar now going for a sunset flip onto Irvin. Beautiful sunset set by Slicebar. As I said, Slicebar's work, just watching Slicebar when he wrestles, it is really beautiful. The way he caresses on the top rope, the way he caresses his moves, the way he does his sentons, really beautiful and really admirationable. But Slice by now with just a series of flips onto Irvin. Irvin doesn't seem like he can get up now. Slice by going back to the top rope. Going back to the top rope, waiting for Irvin to get up. Waiting for her to get up, telling him to get up. Taunting Irvin now. Slice by onto the top rope. What is he looking for here? Slice by with a nice cross body. He's just incredible. The way he's working the top rope. Slice by goes to the top rope once again. And he's looking for... Oh! Slice by hitting the shooting stoppers. Look at that beautiful shooting stoppers. Managing to turn in mid-air. Beautiful. Turning in mid-air. Slice by hit the shooting stoppers. And he's going to go for the pin now. Slice by for the victory. 1, 2, 3. Slice by advances to the Deathwish World Heavyweight Championship Tournament Final. What an incredible match we had from these two competitors. It was even for a while. But Slice by eventually managed to get the one-uppers against Irvin. And look at the senton. Look at that beautiful senton earlier in the match. And that slow disaster for Irvin. Irvin managed to reverse and, you know, count a little bit and hit Slice by with the DDT. But ultimately, Slice by was able to get the victory. Slice by was able to reverse it. A nice beautiful knee there. And then Slice by was just onto the top rope. Every minute onto the top rope. But your winner here, folks, and the first to advance to the final of the Deathwish Championship Tournament.
Yo, check this out, girl. Listen, B. I heard about your team, right? And well, I was thinking, you need to come over here to the champion side, feel me? Oh, word? So you don't really talk, huh? Damn, these women, B. I swear.
Welcome back to Friday Night Deathwish. Hey, why does Paul Tony trying to speak to my wife silent, man? Yeah, I don't know about that. Tony trying to secure silent to the team. Silent now is a free agent, I guess, since Echo Wolf are not a team anymore. I don't know what Tony's trying to do. But right now, Tony and Dragon are making their way to the ring. Tag team champions. Tony last week returning after injury. Tony going through the table twice, I think. Now Green has put Tony for the table, and I don't think Tony's happy now. Tony in the match against Graham. Conscious, what do you think these guys have to think about? Dragon last week did lose. These guys have been losing, and you have to think maybe we know at Struggle Mania, Tony and Dragon were always putting up the titles against Graham, but what does the victory mean for Graham? Does the victory mean that they have confidence, or does it not mean anything? It's not for the title where they have a victory. So man, this is a psychological advantage, man. You beat the tag champions, man. This shows you that you could do it on the day. Bro, I don't know. All I know is that Dragon and Tony right now have the championship. Dragon and Tony seem to win when it does really matter, and Graham seem to win when it doesn't matter. So maybe Tony and Dragon are not really, as they say, it's no sweat. They're not really worried about Graham, and they're not worried about losing these matches. They're not focused on losing. But you have to wonder if the attacks from Graham, you know, in the first episode after their match, in the second episode, you know, after the TLC matches, you have to wonder if the attacks on Tony are taking the toll on him, you know, especially in this match. They were going to see if Tony can get the victory and how he will perform against Graham you know, I have to wonder these things.
Man, what you mean how Tony will perform against Brent? Man, you know how he gonna be. He might win.
Well, no, I'm kind of using logic here, conscious. You know, for the past couple of weeks now, although Tony, whether or not Tony or Dragon have been winning their matches, it's always been Bam standing tall in the middle of the ring, either with the titles or without the titles. So, you know, we have to, you know, one has to think that Bam had, you know, the conscious victory over Tony and Dragon. As I said, we don't know because anything can happen in Deathwish. Bam is a big guy, Tony is a big guy, so it's going to be two big opponents facing each other right now. Two big men of the team. Well, we can say big men, Dragon is big as well, but you know what I'm saying. The two leaders of the team, should we say them, facing off against each other. Bam look very, very confident here as we are about to start this matchup. It is going to be Tony versus Bam, and the referee rings the bell and we are underway. Tony now clotheslining Bam straight away. Tony trying to get the advantage in Bam. Tony's looking at Brim, goes outside the ring. Tony, I don't know if this is something that you should do, but Tony attacking Brim anyway. Tony just attacking Brim, chops and punches. Tony throws Brim into the corner pole. Tony is not messing about, goes after Brim straight away, runs in the ring. Tony does know how to brawl. Tony knows how to fight. Tony knows how to brawl. Tony is not messing around here with a nice side slam to Bram. Tony attacking both Brim Bam. Tony showing that he is healthy. He does not need help. Dragon is there for support in case he does need it though. However, Tony now going to punch Bram but misses. Bram throws Tony, flips him over, and Bram now going against Tony, going to knee Tony in the head, elbow him in the head, should I say. Bram knowing what he's doing, knees Tony on the side. These two big men, as you do say, these are the big men of the team right here. Bram picks up Tony, but Tony reverses it now with a nice punch, another right. Tony hitting Bram with the rights right now. Irish rips into the rope, and Tony now, I don't know what he was going for here, but I think he changed his mind right in time. Tony lifts up the big man Bram and throws him over the shoulders onto his knee. What's it move by Tony? Bram looking to get some space here, get a breather, get his stamina up, but Tony is looking to be onto him straight away. Tony is not looking to let him get a breather. Tony just hip tosses him right into the ring. Tony picks up Bram now, and Tony going for Irish whip, but Bram reverses him, throws him outside, and Bram now with a hip toss over the top of the rope. Bram picks up Tony. These two are going at it now, one-on-one. No disturbances as of yet by Brim or Dragon. Bram lifts up Tony and hits him with a beautiful suplex. No disturbances by Brim or Dragon. Remember at the beginning of the match, Tony did go to attack Brim. So we know Brim is looking for some revenge. Bram with a nice suplex. Bram is very, very technical superstar here. Kicks Tony in the back. Tony is looking a bit worse for wear. I'm not sure if he's been affected, if the injuries are still affecting him, but he does look a bit worse for wear. He does not look very, very healthy at the moment. But as I said, Dragon is there for support to make sure that no funny business happens and that Tony can get the victory. Tony keeps looking at Brim now. I don't know if he's conscious about Brim. Maybe Brim's attacks through the past couple of weeks has made Tony aware and has made Tony look out for Brim now. But Tony with a nice flat pancake, and Tony just cheering now. Bram's getting to his feet slowly getting to his feet is Bram. Slowly getting to his feet. Tony Irish with Brim. Bram reverses it, but Brim holding Tony now. That's exactly what we're talking about. Referee, we need some order here. Dragon gets to the ropes now. Bram tries to throw him, but Dragon moves, and the referee now needs to get some order, but throws both of them out. Throws both of them to the back. Dragon and Brim have to go to the back now. This is a one-on-one without any support. Tony might be in trouble here, I'm not sure. Bram reverses Tony here. Both opponents have to get out of the ring. Pallet's magic is working, changing the referee's color every minute. Pallet is up in the main event today, should I say. Bram now throwing Tony out of the ring. None of these men are more support, but that could be worse for wear for Tony. We do know that Dragon was there to keep Tony some support, and maybe Tony is hurting, but Dragon was there to make sure that Tony continues performing. Tony doesn't stop what he's doing. Bram and Tony now going into the ramp now of the stage. Tony throwing Brim onto the steel ramp. These two are outside. The referee is counting. They can get thrown out. Tony with a Lufas press just throws rights to Bram. These two can get counted out, and they both will lose the match. This is not for the Deathwish Tag Team Championship. This is a one-on-one against Bram and Tony. The team of Bram, Bram, Dragon and Tony will face each other on Struggle Mania. Make sure you do not miss Struggle Mania live in 2 episodes. We have 1 more episode until we get to Struggle Mania episode 5. But Tony now just taking a breather and runs over Brim. Lifts Bram up, should I say. But Bram throws Tony back into the ring. The referee had been counting this whole time. Bram throws Tony back into the ring now. Bram hitting Tony in the ribs with a nice knee. Tony's looking worse for wear. That is affecting Tony. That is affecting Tony. Bram now with a nice DDT to Tony. And I don't think Tony is not looking great here. 1, 2. Bram goes to the pin there. 3. And Tony, unfortunately, could not pick up the win. Bram is your winner here. A clean win by Bram, but Tony was injured. Tony is not 100%. Bram with a nice DDT to Tony just to finish the match. Tony again was not 100% and was not able to 100% focus. Bram with a nice driver to Tony. Ultimately, Bram picks up the victory here with a nice DDT. Tony was knocked out, KO'd. Bram here with the victory. Stick around, folks, because we have Struggle Soldier next. Maybe we'll get answers, I'm not sure. But this is Deathwish. Stick around. Welcome back to Friday Night Deathwish. One-on-one matchup underway. Struggle Soldier making his singles debut right now. Man, I ain't happy with this dog, man. Why the hell you break up Echo Man? Well, last week, Struggle Soldier, M-Dog did want answers from Struggle Soldier, but Struggle Soldier gave answers in the words of a beatdown. Struggle Soldier beat M-Dog down. M-Dog had to be stretchered out. Struggle Soldier even attacked the stretcher, and M-Dog not being able to be here this week. This episode of Deathwish due to what Struggle Soldier did. Man, hey, you think M-Dog don't forgive Struggle Soldier, man? Well, I'm guessing right now that, you know, Echo Mug has been broken up. We still have answers from Struggle Soldier as to why he did what he did. Struggle Soldier claims that M-Dog tries to be the leader of Echo Mug, but Struggle Soldier says that he's time to shine, and that he will show the Deathwish viewers, the Deathwish crowd, YouTube, why Struggle Soldier should have been the leader of Echo Mode. Really good, but right now he has the opportunity to do that against Fogobian, who unfortunately did lose in his Deathwish tournament match against Pallet, who is up later today against Pixie Skull. Fogobian is not somebody that you should mess around with. He's not, even though he did lose, Fogobian, he did not lose in a way that made him look weak. Fogobian faced up against Pallet, and we know about Pallet's magical powers. We know how Pallet, you know, can be a bit dodgy. Fogobian did not lose without some dignity. Fogobian was had gained the upper hand in that match. So if I was Struggle Soldier, I would be a bit worried by the opponent that I'm about to face tonight. He needs to forget about his worries with Echo Mode. He needs to forget about his worries with M-Dog, and he needs to focus on Fogobian right now. Man, that's you a hater. You never like Echo Mode, man. Echo Mode my cool, man. I want to get back together. Yeah, well, stuff has to happen, and you know, you can't just worry about the other man when you have a man right in front of you now on Deathwish. Because the problem is, the guy that's in front of you will destroy you more than the other man that you thought was going to destroy you and that you was looking for. So Fogobian makes his way to the ring now, and we are one-on-one, Fogobian versus Struggle Soldier. Struggle Soldier's debut singles match here on Deathwish. First time ever Struggle Soldier is having a singles match. Referee rings the bell and we're underway. Struggle Soldier with a clothesline straight away. Struggle Soldier has gained some sort of aggression in the past couple of weeks. Struggle Soldier is not messing around here. Hopefully Fogobian can get into this match. Right now it's not looking good for him. Struggle Soldier with a nice elbow and a nice kick to Fogobian. Struggle Soldier just either flipping Fogobian to the other rope, but Fogobian reverses it, hits Struggle Soldier with a nice blow, a nice uppercut there to put the big man on his feet. Both of these are big men, but you know, Struggle Soldier with the height advantage, Fogobian with the weight advantage here. So it'll be interesting to see who gets the upper hand and to see who does get the victory here. Struggle Soldier with a nice knee and follow up with a Russian leg drop
Russian sweep to Fabobian right now. Struggle Soldier, I don't know if he's thinking about Endo, but Struggle Soldier seems to be a different man. He doesn't seem to be the high-flying, clapping, performing man that he was before. He seems to have a new aggression. He seems to have a new purpose as he boots Fabobian down to the floor. Fabobian tries to get onto the wall, but Struggle Soldier just onto him straight away. Struggle Soldier again, Irish whip with Fabobian, but turns him back around and hip tosses him. Fabobian is a big guy. He is not easy to hip toss, and Struggle Soldier just hip tosses him with ease. Struggle Soldier now Irish whips Fabobian to the ropes again and hits with a nice elbow. Struggle Soldier is somebody that, you know, he does have wrestling ability. He does have an ability to fight. He does have an ability to wrestle. We can talk about Struggle Soldier all we want. How, you know, when we used to be with Echo Mode, we could talk about him as if he was a secondary, I guess. That's how we feel. As if he was secondary to M-Dog. But now we are forced to look at him as a one unit. And right now that unit is on the floor as Fabobian throws a nice suplex and tries to punch, but Struggle Soldier catches him with a nice knee and Russian leg sweep once again. Struggle Soldier now here with the advantage against Fabobian. Fabobian is not looking too good right now. Struggle Soldier just lifts up Fabobian and falls into the floor. What power this guy has. It is not easy, as I said, to fall Fabobian. Struggle Soldier now drags Fabobian and just sizes him up and waits for him now. Struggle Soldier just waiting for Fabobian. Turns him round, knees him and hits him with a clothesline. What a combination by Struggle Soldier. We'll see that again, the replay. Just kneeing and clotheslining Fabobian. It's just like he's in the streets of Philadelphia. Just smashing and grabbing Fabobian. He goes to the pin now. 1, 2, 3. And Struggle Soldier gains an easy victory against Fabobian. Struggle Soldier gaining a confident victory here as he looks through the replays. Struggle Soldier just throwing this man Fabobian. As we said, Fabobian is not a small guy. Fabobian is a big dude. Kneeing and clotheslining Fabobian with a Philadelphia style beatdown, should we say. Clotheslining Fabobian. And Fabobian was not able to get up from that Philadelphia beatdown. Struggle Soldier does win here. Gets the pin. Gets the 1, the 2, and the 3. And picks up the win here. Struggle Soldier looking good right now. Struggle Soldier looking, I don't know what he's looking for here. He's looking at Fabobian going outside. Referee has changed color due to Pallet's magic. The referee, Pallet's still doing his magic, changing the referee's color now. Struggle Soldier needs to put that chair. The Struggle Soldier attacks Fabobian's leg, attacking Fabobian's leg. Struggle Soldier, what are you doing? The aggression that this guy has formed, attacking Fabobian. Stop it! He's going to injure another superstar right now. He's going to injure another superstar. Struggle Soldier picking up a mic now, looking to say something. What does this guy have to say? Let's hear what he has to say right now. Struggle Soldier looking to address the crowd. Man, address me. I need answers, man. Why the hell you tag in, dog? What the hell is this? What the hell? Music has just started playing. Before Struggle Soldier was going to discuss something. But music has started playing, and I don't know what's going on here. What the hell is this? Who is that? No, it can't be. It can't be. Is that? Coaches, is that? It can't be him. It can't be. It is him. It's M-Dog. M-Dog has returned. M-Dog has returned. Look at him. What? And M-Dog has returned, looking badder than ever, staring at Struggle Soldier. M-Dog is taking off his clothes. Wow, this guy, he's clearly been working. M-Dog has clearly come with a vengeance. He's staring down Struggle Soldier right now. Struggle Soldier and M-Dog having a stare down. M-Dog now staring at Struggle Soldier with a purpose. Runs into the ring now. M-Dog hitting Struggle Soldier with right. Another right. M-Dog now throwing Struggle Soldier out the ring. Clothesline out the ring. Whoa! M-Dog here is back with a vengeance, guys. Back with a vengeance. M-Dog has clearly been training and is after Struggle Soldier. M-Dog is not playing any games, guys. Your main event, Pixie Skull versus Pallet, is coming up next, guys. Do not stick around. Do not go anywhere, should I say, because this is Deathwish. Wow. Welcome back to Friday Night Deathwish, your main event of the evening, about to be underway. First of all, first competitor, Pixelscope. Now Pixelscope is one of the favourites to go into the final, and he was one of the favourites from the get-go. He was one of the favourites from the beginning of the tournament. Man, that's a Slicebat's performance today, man. I have to switch to Slicebat. Well, you might prefer Slicebat, but there's a lot of people here that prefer Pixelscope. And we also cannot even rule out Pallet, to be honest with you, because we know Pallet has his magical powers. We've seen it throughout Deathwish, when he changes the referee, when he changes the barricades into the ring, when he was fighting for Bobian and Bobian wasn't able to hit him with a weapon. We know Pallet has these abilities, and how will that fare against Pixelscope? How will Pixelscope manage to cope against those abilities? Conscious, do you think Pixelscope will be able to manage against these abilities? And if so, how will he do that? Man, I don't know. I ain't been up against no goddamn magical powers before. That's Pixels to handle. Well, I'm not sure, to be honest with you, how he can, how he can manage with Pixelscope here. Manage with Pallet, should I say. And you have to think, Slicebat is in the building. We're not sure if he's left, if he's still around. He was in the building. He did have his match today. He did win his match today to the final. So you have to wonder if Slicebat is watching. Slicebat has been attacking Pixelscope for numerous times now, numerous amount. I think nearly every episode Slicebat has attacked Pixelscope. So you have to wonder if Slicebat is going to take advantage today, either attack Pixelscope again, or will he make sure Pallet wins and get Pallet into the final? It depends. Do you think Slicebat would want Pixelscope to be in the match? Man, if I was Pallet, man, I'll make my own choice. Come out here and make sure, the person I want to win. Well, if I was Pallet, I'll do the same. I mean, if I was Slicebat, I'll do the same thing. Pallet, though, enter the ring. Pallet does look menacing. Pallet doesn't speak, just pointing at Pixelscope with the bat. We're not sure if the bat is going to play, a part in this match today. But Pallet, with his powers, enter the ring now. Dark Pallet. And you have to wonder if Pixelscope is going to how is Pixelscope going to manage with his powers, and to what extent will the powers be today? We're not sure exactly how Pallet works. We're not exactly sure how Pallet's powers work. All we know is that Pallet does have these magical powers, and he does seem to be able to use them effectively. The referee rings the bell now. Pixelscope going straight ahead with chops and blows to Pallet, chops and blows, puts him into the corner, and Pallet just slams Pixelscope to the floor. Pallet kicks Pixelscope. What strength by Pallet. Again, these two men are powerful men. Pallet picks up Pixelscope now, but Pixelscope reverses into a nice reverse DDT. Pixel stamps on Pallet right now. Pixel with a nice knee to Pallet's face. Pallet, if I was Pallet, I would start doing these magical powers right now, but I don't know what he wants to do. Pixelscope throwing Pallet into the air. What power Pixelscope has? This man is very, very dominant. This man is a very, very powerful man here. Pixelscope now lifting up Pallet for a beautiful suplex. Throws Pallet onto the floor. Pallet needs a little break right now. Pixelscope just cheering on himself, cheering on the crowd. The crowd's favorite Pixelscope here. Pixelscope dominating the ring now, throws Pallet out of the ring just to let him know that this is my ring. Pixelscope cheering on the crowd again. The crowd do love Pixelscope while the referee counts for the ring out. Pallet now getting up. Pallet, I don't think he's a guy that will be counted out. Pixelscope, look how Pixelscope is just prepared. Pixelscope is like a bear. He's like a grizzly bear, just prepared for Pallet, waiting for Pallet to get in the ring. Pixelscope mocking Pallet with a punch there, but maybe messed up. Pallet now with a nice arm jack and stamping on Pixelscope. This is your Deathwish main event for the penultimate Deathwish episode. Next week is the final Deathwish episode before Struggle Mania. Pallet there with a nice fisherman suplex and just taunting Pixelscope and letting him know that anything you can do, I can do better. Pixelscope now on the outside of the ring, but Pallet throws him out. Deja vu here. Pallet though, not messing about, not giving Pixelscope any space. He's not making the mistake that Pixelscope made just a while ago. Pixelscope reverses Pallet's punch into one of his own and throws Pallet back into the ring. This is for the Deathwish tournament. Final plays next week on Deathwish. Slicebat already has his spot. These men are fighting out for a place. Will it be Slicebat versus Pixelscope, or will it be Slicebat versus Pallet? Pixelscope now forearming Pallet. I think this is the hardest match Pixelscope has had, as Pixelscope does fall Pallet into his knee. At the moment, this is a match where Pixelscope, he's not looking as as dominant as he normally does. Although he is looking dominant, let me say that he is looking dominant. But it does look like Pallet could gain an advantage here. Pallet could gain some upper advantage here and dominate Pixelscope and get into the final. It doesn't look like this is a cat and mouse game where, you know, Pixelscope is just after his prey. Pallet with a nice German suplex, inverted German suplex, and a nice suplex lifting up Pixelscope. Pallet now, technical ability of Pallet. Let me not underestimate Pallet. Pallet has technical ability, and Pixelscope is looking like he's in a bit of a sticky situation. Pallet just picking up Pixelscope. What the strength of Pallet with a nice inverted DDT. Pallet now making Pixelscope look like chicken meat, but Pixelscope reverses Pallet into a nice shoulder thrust and puts Pallet, the big man, onto the floor now. Pixelscope with some punches, but Pallet says no, no, no. Pixelscope says no back and throws him head first to the mat. Pixelscope lifts up Pallet now. What's Pixelscope looking for here? Pixelscope throws Pallet. I thought he was going to throw Pallet out of the ring, but comes back with a nice big boot. This match is back and forth. These two men are having a brilliant match. What a match we're having that right now on Deathwish. Pixelscope hits Pallet with a clothesline. What a match we're having on Deathwish. Pixelscope just showing his muscle. He is a big man. It's Pixelscope. He has muscles upon muscles, bro. He has muscles upon muscles. Pixelscope just sizing up Pallet right now. Ivan strips him into the corner. Pallet looking like he's in trouble right here. Pixelscope picking up Pallet onto the top rope, but puts him into the trio roll position. Pallet's in trouble right now. Pixelscope falls back, but runs towards him with a nice drop kick onto Pallet, who was in the trio roll position. Pallet is looking a bit hurt right now, looking a bit worse for wear. Pixelscope lifts up Pallet right here and just sizing Pallet with another clothesline. Pallet is not looking pretty good right now. Pixelscope is looking good. Pallet is not looking very good, but Pallet tried to go for a splash. Pixelscope moved that away. Pixelscope with a right, and Pixelscope reverses it. Shall I say Pallet with a right, Pixelscope reverses it into a big boot right here. They are a bit of a contest as Pixelscope and Pallet. Pallet now grabs Pixelscope and puts him for another fisherman suplex. Beautiful textbook fisherman suplex by Pallet. Pallet just taunting for the crowd now, letting the crowd know that he is in charge right here, letting the crowd see how vulnerable maybe Pixelscope is. Pallet with a nice net breaker to Pixelscope. Pallet making Pixelscope look very, very vulnerable here. Pixelscope is looking like he's in trouble for the first time, should I say, I've ever seen Pixelscope look like he's in trouble right now. Pallet just stomping on Pixelscope's arm, just sizing Pixelscope, dissecting Pixelscope. Pallet onto the second rope now, waiting for Pixelscope to get up, cheering to the crowd, playing to the crowd now. Pallet with a, oh, I thought Pallet was going to go for a senton or something, but Pixelscope tries to taunt. Pallet gets up straight away with a nice DDT. Pallet's magic means that he doesn't get hurt as much. Pallet goes for a pin there. 1, 2. Pixelscope picks out at 2. Pallet's magic means that sometimes when you think he's down, he's not down and can just pop right back up. That is what the magic means right here. Pixelscope needs to find a way to overcome that. As Pallet hits it with a backbreaker, Pixelscope needs to find a way to overcome that magic. Pixelscope needs a little breather here. Goes out onto the outside, but Pallet immediately follows up Pixelscope and hits him with a nice suplex to the outside of the ring. Pallet here looking like he's dominating Pixelscope at this moment. This is an incredible match. Pixelscope throws Pallet into the apron. The referee telling both of them to get back into the ring. Somehow we need to find a finalist right here to fight Slice by next week on a final episode of Deathwish before Struggle Mania. Referee counting now. Pallet on the outside of the ring being counted out. Pixelscope just inside of the ring waiting for Pallet to get up. He knows Pallet is going to get up and he knows Pallet is going to get into the ring now. Pallet elbowing Pixelscope, reversing him straight away. Pixelscope still onto Pallet and throws him to the floor. Pallet is bleeding now. We have blood, folks, on Deathwish. We have blood, folks, on Deathwish. Pixelscope just dragging Pallet around right now. Sizing up Pallet. Sizing up Pallet. Twists him around, hits him with a knee, and smashes him with a clothesline. What power from Pixelscope. Is it all over here? Pixelscope goes for the pin. 1, 2. Pallet kicks out. Pixelscope cannot believe it. Pallet kicked out at 2. Pixelscope sides up Pallet. Hits him with a maneuver right there. A combination of punches and kicks. Pixelscope now lifts up Pallet. Uh-oh. It looks like the end for Pallet. Pixelscope picks up Pallet and hits him with a brain buster. This is the end for Pallet right here. Pixelscope goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Pixelscope is in the final of the Deathwish tournament. It's going to be Pixelscope versus Slicescope. Slice by next week for the final of the Deathwish tournament. What a match we had there. Pallet fought to the death. DDT and Pixelscope. He had Pixelscope on the ropes, but somehow Pixelscope managed to dig down deep, dig down way deep, and get the victory here. We thought Pixelscope was over. Pallet tried to pin him. Pallet thought he was over. Pallet went for the one, and Pixelscope ultimately kicked out before the referee could count two. Pixelscope dragged Pallet towards the ring, all around the ring here towards the end of the match, and waited for Pallet with a nice knee and a clothesline similar to what we saw Struggle Soldier do today. Swinging for Pallet, just combining it with kicks, punches, knees, everything to defeat him. And we thought Pallet was over today. Referee counted it 1, 2, but Pallet managed to find something in him and kick out. Pixelscope could not believe it, but hit him ultimately with a brain buster, and it was all over for Pallet. Pixelscope now into the Deathwish final, Deathwish tournament final for the Deathwish Championship. It will be Pixelscope versus Sliceby next week for the Deathwish to find the Deathwish #1 contender. Make sure you do not miss the final Deathwish. So if Sliceby is out here, what's Sliceby doing out here? Sliceby's out here just taunting Pixelscope. Pixelscope is taunting Sliceby. This could be explosive, folks. Pixelscope is going outside. This could be explosive. Referee, you need to stop this right now. Referee needs to stop this right now. Pixelscope is making his way to Sliceby right now, folks. Folks, we need to finish the show. We need to finish the show. The show's ending. Pixelscope was walking up to Sliceby now. We're going overtime at this moment, guys, but we do need to leave. Pixelscope attacking Sliceby. Sliceby hit Pixelscope, and they're going back and forward. Sliceby and Pixelscope. Folks, we have to end the show here. We have to end the show, but make sure you come back next week. This is explosive, guys. See you next week on the final episode of Deathwish.